Okay, Larry W6WUH. Time to critique what's gotten done here. Got one connector on the end of this 21 conductor cable for the Zeus transmitter. And what we've got is a not really beautiful looking result. Strong enough electrically, good integrity, just not wonderful. So the question is, why did that come about? First of all, because we weren't making up a cable from individual strands, nor did we have a single cable with the right number of conductors. We had to triple up and use three 6 conductor cables and make them into one. So they were too fat to fit in the end of this Cinch Jones connector, even after we took a file to it and made that hole inside bigger. And we miscalculated the length of, well, let's not say we miscalculated, but in order to get these fat wires to pass through here and get it out far enough out the other side that we could have enough wires to work with, we ended up with more stripped than we really wanted. It would have been ideal to have less stripped wire. The other thing is, it didn't have one really large diameter piece of heat shrink. We had 3 of these, which were sufficient to go over each of the individual cables, but we didn't have one that was big enough to go over all 3. So the ideal solution here would have been to have heat shrink that went from inside the connector slightly all the way out here, overlapped the 3 cables and got shrunk down. What we had to do, unfortunately, was wrap this all with electrical tape so that this strain relief clamp didn't damage the wires and clamp onto that. Not ideal at all. The next one will be better. The next one has longer heat shrink on there, and we'll get 3 heat shrunk ends underneath this strain relief clamp rather than electrical tape. Inside, it's well done. Mechanically, it's strong enough. Electrically, it's fine. So here we go. Would I stick this in an avionics or marine installation? No way. Is it good enough for ham radio? Will it get the thing working reliably? Yes, it will. And since I'm laid up with a bad foot and can't drive, and the nearest decent place is 100 miles away one way, we used what we had. And sometimes that's the name of the game with ham radio. As long as you haven't done something that's electrically or engineeringly really stupid, sometimes you have to live with it, and that's what we got here.